Seems like today we get to look into the life of Futaba, the big sister of the group. And like most big older siblings, for some reason, they're the ones who are mostly afraid of the things that don't exist. Ghosts, monsters, bugs. Well, bugs exist, but still, they're the ones that are always mostly afraid of these things. While the littler ones are kind of, but they grow out of it throughout time. But the oldest ones always seem to be afraid of things the most. And I don't know why. It's been a common trait I realized, with my oldest sibling and even my cousin's older siblings. They always seem to have that trait compared to everybody else. It's just a thing. We're seeing Futaba throughout the series being very reliable, dependable, the calm and soothing older sister that she is, despite her size. And everything's going well until she sees a scary movie, The Ring, and she freaks out. Turns out she's afraid of ghosts. The reason why she's afraid of ghosts is because she can't hit them. She can fight zombies, monsters, or whatever it is, as long as she can touch them. But if it's a freaking ghost, you can't touch it. You can't hit something that has no physical matter. So therefore, she can't do anything about it. It frightens her in a way. And then you just go through all her defenses and offenses as well. She's completely powerless against the power of the supernatural. At least the ghost phenomenon, anyways. So she spends her entire day scared out of her mind, like a little child and stuff. So she, in a way, instead of acting her age, she acts her size instead. And it was just like adorable yet funny at the same time. And throughout the entire house, she's been hearing weird noises that's been freaking her out. Only at the end of the episode, it turns out it's just being the older brother, Kiichiro, just enjoying himself, taunting her. He was setting up the spy defenses and stalking Mutsumi, but at the same time, he's like, I can't let this opportunity tease her. You can tell these people are siblings just by the way they act. They like to pick on each other, tease each other, and they'll help each other out when help is needed, in a way. So you can tell they're siblings, they don't get along all the time and everything, but when they set their little sibling squats aside for the bigger picture, they do that. And it's very, very entertaining to see. Especially when you have Kirichiro, but see Futaba interfere with the shenanigans. It was fun to watch, in a way. And now we get to see that everyone has their embarrassing sides to them. Everyone has something. Some people embrace their embarrassing sides. It's not embarrassing to them, but the world thinks they should be embarrassing, but it's not. Kiichiro has his obsession. Futaba is, she's afraid of the supernatural. I'm guessing Shinzo is scared of. He's very socially awkward, I would say. He has anxiety and stuff. And the others probably have their thing as well. But it seems like the more calm, collected ones are embarrassed of their embarrassing traits, while the other ones who are kind of cuckoo in the head are totally fine with their weird traits and are not afraid to show them to the world. It's just something that is. So we gotta see some more insight on the siblings and how they live and act with Tayo, which is always good to see. It builds on character development on these siblings. You get to see them, how they react and respond to each other. It's always nice to see. It gives them more life, more character. And then finally the second part. The second part, to be honest with you, I didn't really care much about. I didn't. It's Tayo taking his spy exam. He's in the bronze stage, and he's going through it as you expect him to, but there's this guy who's been stalking him the entire time as a competitor. And he's been stalking Tayo very creepily, like, only to find out that he is kind of like Tayo's supervisor in a way. Horofuru, in his entire job to watch over Tayo, see what he has, the makings of being a good spy and passing the stage of bronze. And he did, as you figured out. But it wasn't really that interesting. I just can't really get myself into it. it's like you've seen these kind of shenanigans before in Spy Family, the montages of Tayo have to go through some trials in order to prove himself. We've seen it so many times to the point that you get kind of tired of it because it happens so often. That's one thing I think that set me off at the beginning of the series is the constant of Tayo always have to go through a trial all the time. And most of the times the trials weren't that unique. They were too random, too constantly to the point where you kind of was skimming through it when I was reading it, like, okay, let's get on to the next part already. But nonetheless, he proved his worth and Tayo gained bronze and they had a little celebration and that was it. To be honest, I was more interested in the first part of this show than I was with the second part of this episode. The second part was just, him going through the stages. The stages do get more interesting as harder they get. But for now, they're kind of basic for now. But trust me, they do get better as time goes on. But anyways, the next episode is about the grandpa. Yes, we have to see some grandparents in this show, so I'm looking forward to that. But some people have been asking, well, we know the mom is dead, but where is the dad? We're about to see grandpa before we see the dad. Where's the dad? Who knows, who can say, but we'll probably drop by sooner or later. But anyways, that's all I got for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon. This is the Madcrownxox. I'm Anime. Signing out.